It looks like I'm live. Okay, so hi everybody. I'm just going to wait a couple of seconds just as our Empower family starts to log on. Hi Vicky, welcome. We're about to do Ask Miranda Volume 2, which is all about the consulting marketplace. And we've had so many questions from people about what it is, how it works, what it can do for you. So I'm really excited to engage with all of you. So hi, everybody. So I'm going to kick off with this, just a personal thought. You know, I was thinking about consulting and a consulting marketplace, somewhere that you can generate leads and hopefully earn more money. And I thought about the importance of running your own race. And I talk about this a lot when I do talk to groups of people. The importance of competing with yourself rather than looking left and right and competing with other people. And so when we focus on ourselves and leading ourselves in the absolute best way possible, that's when we start to bring more opportunities our way. We have to put ourselves first in terms of developing ourselves, putting ourselves out there. We want to be a consultant. We want to earn money from the skills that we have and our talents. And so that does require having, the guts to run your own race. So I just wanted to frame everything with that, first of all. So, hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Miranda Nyman. I am the founder and managing director of Empower. And this is a second first for me, if that makes sense. Last week, I did my first Ask Miranda live stream. It was on Facebook. And now I've been pushed onto Instagram. And before we went live, I was really nervous. So, I'm excited to be here with you all. Hi, everyone. I will get to your questions soon. So let me give you a little brief background about Empower. We are taking Tanzania to the world. Excuse me. We are a human capital consulting firm. We are competing with some international players. But more importantly, we are homegrown. And we work in the fields of talent, which means recruitment and working with young people all the way up to kind of board level and C-suite appointments. We work in advisory, so that includes learning and development, team building, strategy, and then consulting as well. So we do surveys. And then we have an insight division where we work with clients to ensure that their customer experience on the front line is A1. So Empower has been in the market for 11 years. We have a really young team. I always joke, although it's not a joke, it is the truth, that I am the oldest young person on the team. I'm still classified as youth because I'm under 40, and so I'm going to run with that and stick with that. But yes, Empower is homegrown, and we have been innovating and going through this difficult, challenging 3 months of, surviving the Corona period. First of all, I would want to commend the government on the way things have been handled. We are one of the few countries, I would say, on the continent that is ramping up, moving forward. And so we are starting to see positive trends and businesses starting to push forward and push through. So from Empower's point of view, we had 3 months where we really had to scale down and we lost a lot of business. Probably 70% of our revenue was lost during the Corona time. But as a team, we stuck together. We worked through it. We innovated. We put our heads down and we went back to the ideas factory. And the product that I'm going to talk to you about today, the consulting marketplace, is the child of, can I say the child of Corona, or is that insensitive? It is the child of this challenging period. And it is something that we're really, really excited to present to you all today. So what is it? You've probably seen, some of our communication around the consulting marketplace. What we realized was that people were incredibly vulnerable during this difficult time. And I think we even had a very deep conversation with the team here at Empower about if we are unable to sustain the usual, then we need to find ways to generate revenue using additional skills that you might not usually tap into. So what skills do you have that you feel people would pay you for? Things that you're good at, things that could help you to earn more money. And that works on both sides. It could be that right now you're out of a job and perhaps you've been in the difficult position of being retrenched, or the organization that you worked with has shut down. And I'm really sorry to hear that, because we were all doing so well. But nevertheless, how do you now bounce back? How do you pivot? How do you make sure that you're still able to put food on the table? But more than that, you're able to thrive and you're able to grow into yourself. So the consulting marketplace is for you. On one hand, you now have the opportunity to be advertising your skills in a professional way, in a very clear and transparent way, alongside other like-minded people on our platform, where we already have, a following of over 50,000 people who are logging in. So Empower's platform already is a huge database of candidates, people sharing articles, and now the consulting marketplace has come after our CV builder. So you can be sitting alongside those people that you look up to, like Anthony Luvanda, who has registered recently. Thank you, Anthony. Shout out to you. And you are able to generate leads. So we're not saying this is going to replace other ways of making money. We're saying this is something to add on to what you're already doing. So for those of you that are already consultants, you know that you have to get out there, you need to network, you need to try and speculate to get work. This is another way that you can generate leads, because clients and organizations will be logging into the marketplace to look for legal experts, developers, PR gurus, proofreaders, fitness instructors, team builders, and the list goes on. We've got people in corporate affairs, we've got people who are digital marketing strategists, and no matter what skill you have, it is possible for you to register, put your profile up, and make yourself known as being somebody who is ready to take on new jobs, accept new business. This is a platform for everyone. This is the people's platform. We're taking Tanzania to the world. So for those of you that are working, maybe you are in a full-time job, and you have skills that you would like to generate income from in the evenings or over the weekend. This is also a platform for you. This is an opportunity for you to market those skills. Of course, personally, my values always say stay in the light. And so I would recommend that this is a conversation that you have with your employer beforehand, that, hey, I know that I'm a teller in this bank. However, I'm also a really great fitness instructor and I have a passion for this. Is it okay for me to be taking fitness gigs in the evenings or at the weekend? And I have a pretty positive feeling that your employer would be okay with it. I think where there might be a conflict is if you're trying to make money from the same job that you're doing. So I would also recommend, and this is my personal recommendation, that you just clear this with your employer. However, if you don't feel that you would want to do that, there is something called incognito mode. That means secret mode. It is possible for you to register on the consulting marketplace and not have your name or photograph shown. So that's also an option for you if confidentiality is something that is critically important for you to be able to register. So what are the features? Let me tell you why it's useful to do this. So you're generating leads, yes, but it's the visibility. So how do you make yourself visible as a collective? How do you put yourself next to people who have already got skin in the game, meaning they've already been doing these things, and so they get how consulting works? How do you take yourself up a notch? How do you lead yourself to the next level where you're able to register on this platform and start to openly and intentionally stretch, grow, and take on more business or new business for that matter? So your profile is going to be viewed by serious prospects. These could be individuals who are looking for support. So perhaps I am selling a property. This is an example. I'm selling a property and I need a lawyer to help me draft up a sale agreement. Rather than go to a law firm and pay, hundreds of thousands of shillings per hour, I would rather go onto consulting marketplace, find an individual consultant who is a lawyer, and reach out to that person and have them support me with that sale agreement and know that we have an hourly rate that we've agreed to. So I can now access all these experts without having to go through companies. So it's really quite liberating and exciting, we do think. The second benefit that I would say about the consulting marketplace is you have the choice. As the consultant, the power is in your hands. So if you're registered on the platform and a potential client comes on, sees your profile and says, okay, I'm going to use Anthony Luvanda again. Anthony, we want him to come and speak as a motivational speaker at one of our company events. I click that I would like to contact the consultant. The consultant receives a notification that says, Miranda would like to engage you for an assignment. She would like to engage you to do a motivational talk on the 24th of July. Are you interested? As the consultant, you can choose whether you want to accept the request or reject the request. Now, if you accept the request, what it does is it pings the client and it gives them your contact details. And it gives the client the option to call you when they are ready. If you reject the task, it would notify the client that you are not available. So it won't say, sorry, Miranda, we don't want to work with you because we might not necessarily want to work with your company, but it will just say, Anthony is not available on that date. And so it will prompt the client to find somebody else. So we are letting you as the consultant have the choice. Do you engage with this client or do you hit reject? It's totally up to you. The reason that we allow the client to have your phone number is that likewise, we don't want consultants to be hounding clients who are looking. Some people may be window shopping. And so the power is in your hands at that accept or reject choice. So you have the choice. You are not putting yourself out there and going to be contacted by loads of people and have no control. The control and the ball is in your hands. I think the third key benefit of the consulting marketplace is, as a consultant, this is a really easy way for you to pull in more revenue. So firstly, if you're already a candidate and you have an account on empower.co.tz, setting up your consultant page is a 5-minute job. It will literally suck your information from your existing profile and help you to tweak it and customize for the right audience. It will ask you what your hourly rate is. It will allow you to share or to choose 10 skills that you feel you could consult on. And then when you feel that your profile is complete, it will be sent to our moderators in-house. And once that's approved and the payment has come through, you are live and you are part of the consulting marketplace. So it's swift. If you don't have an account with empower.co.tz, the process is that you go to our website, www.empower, which is empower.co.tz. You would then register an account. This account will be used for all our products. So once you've registered, you can get our free CV builder. You can be part of the marketplace. You can also be part of a really exciting product that's launching next Monday called The Movement. So look out for that. I'll be back for the third and final time on live. But we'll talk about that later. So it's a very, very easy process. Once you have an account with Empower, it allows you to access cross-cutting products across, Empower's offerings. So it's very worthwhile doing. The final benefit, I would say, growth, personal growth, financial growth, organizational growth. If you're running a small firm, this is an opportunity for you to add to the work that you've already got, to generate more leads than you already have. We're giving you that opportunity and that visibility for you to continue to grow. And we want everyone to grow and prosper. When individuals grow and prosper, we see the country starting to grow and prosper. And that's what we want. So what kinds of skills? You can consult in just about anything that is part of your arsenal of skills. So we've got people on there who have kind of web, mobile and software development backgrounds. Perhaps they're, developers, they know how to make apps or create websites. We've got designers and creatives, so the kind of front-end type consultants. We've got people who specialize in writing. There are some people who have a genuine talent for writing a great proposal or a business plan or a speech. Those are all there. Or maybe it's proofreading and editing documents. These are all options. We have sales and marketing professionals, both digital and in person. We've got people who are working in customer service, admin, business support, finance, legal, HR, PR, you name it, corporate affairs. And we have 3 different categories of consultants. So if you haven't been consulting long, or you are registering as a new consultant, you would probably start at the lower end of the scale in terms of your hourly rates. If you are intermediate, you would be that middle category. And if you've been consulting for a number of years and you feel that you're highly experienced in what it is that you do, you would be categorized as a guru. So that will also show up on your page. I think I did register as a guru. For my area, for people and culture. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there and to really share what it is that you can do, because there is someone else searching through the marketplace as we speak, looking for your skills and wanting to engage you. And how else would they find you if you're not already on the market and known and have a professional reputation for doing what it is that you do? So this is an additional lead generator. Now, Empower does not take any transaction fees. We do not get involved in the union between the consultant and the client. So when you join the consulting marketplace, there are 3 different packages that you can choose from. So we've got our silver package, which is for 3 months. For 3 months, it would be $24,000 per month. This is for you to have your profile live on the site. That would be paid in one lump sum when you sign up for the 3-month package. This is the silver package. We have a gold package for those that want to try it for a little bit longer. And so for a 6-month period, you can join at 20,000 shillings per month. So it's cheaper to go for the gold package. But then the most valuable package would be the 1 year. So 12 months, profile on our site, on the consulting marketplace, you want it to be there long term, is actually at 16,000 shillings per month. So for 12 months at 16,000, you are featured for the full year. Remember that Empower is committed to advertising the platform, pushing it to our clients, pushing it to SMEs and startups who are looking for these kinds of professionals. So we are heavily marketing this. So as a consultant, you are indirectly being marketed through this marketplace. There are also clients that reach out to Empower as a company, and there are certain things there are many things actually that we don't do. We're not web developers. We're not. We do have creatives. I was going to say we're not creatives. We are very creative, actually. We are not engineers, and we're not architects, and we're not legal consultants or PR gurus. So when a client comes to us because they trust us and say, we're looking for somebody to help us with our PR, can you do it for us, Empower? You look like you'd be able to do it. We're able to go, sorry, we don't do PR. However, get on the marketplace. I can tell you that there are loads of consultants there that we vouch for, that we believe in, that are leading, that are professional, and are taking their careers really seriously. So this is something that we will be supporting as a company, continuing to push, continuing to market. So we're also taking away some of that headache of marketing your skills. So those packages that I've mentioned, 3 months, 6 months, 12, you need to be able to set up your Empower account first. Once you get in, you will access a special navigation bar, which gives you access to the free CV builder, which gives you access to the marketplace. And on Monday, we'll also give you access to the movement, which is a new product that I will talk to you about next week as well. So there's so much more I could say. It's a really exciting product. But I think to reiterate once more, I hate the term the new normal, but I will say it. This is the future of work. People are more agile. People are having to find ways to exist. People want to be able to, let's say, legalize their hustle and make it more professional. This is what this product is. This is a product for the people, made by the people. And this is something that's going to support small and medium enterprises who can't afford to go to big firms and get that top lawyer or that great HR person. These individuals are now available on the marketplace. So it's a win-win all round. I'm going to say win-win-win. It's, that triangle, that triad would be Empower, the consultant, and the client. I repeat again, we do not take any kind of transaction fee between you and the client. So when that match has happened and you've accepted a job, The client and you would then negotiate. We plan on giving our consultants a couple of templates, a simple consulting agreement. For some of you, you might not have consulted before. It's so important to have your paperwork in order. We don't want people to be in a position where they do work and they don't get paid, but we also would appreciate that feedback. So if there is a rogue client or somebody who is preying on consultants, we have a support email where we would appreciate your feedback so that we can start to blacklist if needs be, if people are taking advantage of the platform. But what you agree with the client is completely between you and the client. So it's the same way it would be without the platform. You know, when you're out there in real life, it's your job to negotiate. It's your job to agree on terms, to decide how you want to be paid, whether you are a consultant that needs to be paid upfront. I say give a little, take a little. Do you need 50% upfront and 50 when you've completed? Or are you in a more liquid position where you're able to do the work and get paid after because you know someone's good for it? But have your paperwork in order. A simple consulting agreement would be really helpful. So we will share a template for our registered consultants as well. But yeah, this is the results of the difficult time that is, COVID-19 from between the time of, March to June, I would say, where we really had to figure out what is next. And we believe this is next. This is an opportunity for people to step up, to lead their own careers and to access the platform. So with that said, I'm here to take your questions and I'm going to be online for another 10 minutes or so. So please bring on your questions. There are so many people. Hi, Ashura. I can see you online. Hi, Monty. And I can see a couple of people still online with us. So, team, any questions that have come through? Because I've missed quite a lot that have been on the live feed.
Okay, so we have a question from Ted's Illustrates. He says, how would one be recognized and get jobs if they are incognito?
Right, good question. So just in case you didn't hear, if you have an incognito profile, how will you be recognized and get jobs? The answer is that you are incognito until you've accepted a job. It means that your face is not on the platform per se, but if I need a lawyer and I like the look of your profile, I would reach out to you. If you are to accept my request, you and I are obviously going to know, as a client, I'm going to know who that consultant is. So I'm going to be talking to you, I'm going to be exchanging emails and agreeing on terms. So you are only incognito until you have accepted a request. I hope that makes sense. So you wouldn't have your face plastered on the platform. In fact, if you look at the consulting marketplace now, the incognito profiles have like a little, it's like a cartoon, like what do you call them? An anime, an icon. It's like a cartoon version of you instead of your picture. So those are the incognito profiles. So confidential and hidden until you connect with a client. And then, of course, you've got to come out of the woodwork. Second question.
Okay, so we have another question from Monte Soulful. Actually, he just wanted to know what is the name of the platform. I think he kind of joined in a little bit late.
Okay, hi Monty. You would like to know the name of the platform? Simply put, it's the Consulting Marketplace. It is for the people. We're taking Tanzania to the world and we want people to see what talent we have in the country. This is something that will roll out to other countries as well. So we will expand the marketplace to other countries in East Africa and beyond. This is our consulting marketplace. Karibu sana, Monty.
Okay, we have another question from Catherine. This is actually interesting.
Yes.
Does Empower take a percentage or a cut of what I make on the platform?
Does Empower take a cut? No, we do not. I mentioned that before, but just in case you've just logged in, we are not involved in the transaction. We are a lead generator. We will market you as a consultant. We will push clients to the side. We will, market the consulting marketplace to potential businesses. Once you have clicked accept, when a client reaches out to you, you are on your own. You are on your own the same way you would be if you were consulting from home or, running your own Instagram account or Twitter to share your skills. So whatever you agree between yourself and the client is between you. And also don't feel that you're stuck with the hourly fee that you put on your profile. So some people, for example, have said, I'm willing to take 50,000 shillings per hour. Maybe when you've spoken to the client, you realize this is a 1-week job and 50,000 shillings doesn't make sense. So you are able to negotiate whatever terms you desire with the client. But no, we do not take a cut. The revenue we generate from this comes from our registration of consultants, because you're getting the ease, the leads, you are marketed, and you are part of a recognized platform. Right, we've got 5 minutes left. Any other questions?
Okay, we have 2 more questions.
Okay.
One says, how much experience do I need to join in this platform?
How much experience do you need to join the platform? You need to be, quite simply put, you need to be good at something. So you might not have had a long period of experience doing something, but you might be really great at gardening. And maybe you might say to me, I haven't had professional experience gardening, but I'm really, really good at it. Is it something that you think people would pay you for? Is it something that could help you to generate revenue? So as I mentioned before, there are 3 categories of consultant. There's your entry-level consultant. You've never consulted before, but you still have skills. You're a graphic designer and you've been working from your room. You've never done it for clients, but you're good at it. So why not? Or you're good at social media management and you have a natural talent. So you'd be like an entry-level consultant coming onto the platform. If you're intermediate, you've already done paid jobs for clients. And if you're a guru, you've had several years of experience consulting for a range of clients. So if you're a ticking guru, the client that reaches out to you that you accept to work with is going to ask you, can you show me your portfolio? Or can you talk to me about the kinds of organizations that you've worked with? So let's keep it honest, people. Let's make sure that we are sticking to our integrity, driven by our values, and we want to be as honest as possible. But the platform is open to everyone.
Okay. Lastly, one final question from
Final
Vicky
question. Okay.
She says, can you advise on the process to register for the existing candidates?
Okay. I will go through the process one more time. So the consulting marketplace, if you have listened to this and you're like, yep, sign me up ASAP, www.empower.co.tz. You would need to register an account on our website. If you already have an account, when you log in, you will see a new navigation bar at the top and it will say CV Builder, or it will say Empower Jobs, CV Builder. So Empower Jobs to look for positions with companies. CV Builder to be able to get a free CV. This was the product that we launched last week. And then it will say Consulting Marketplace. When you click the marketplace link, it will allow you to create a consultant profile. Once this is complete and you've decided what package and what skills you'd like to consult on, it will be approved and you will be live. You'll get an email that says you've gone live. So once the payment has gone through and you've completed the profile, you can be up in a matter of minutes. I will say that you want to invest time in getting a great profile together. I will admit that I think the day before we launched, I did a good 2 hours at home setting up my profile so that when I set up my consultant profile, it just sucked all the information from the platform. So it had all my background, my education, what kind of work I've done, any kind of extra certificates or awards that I might have. So it really helped to make the process smooth once I wanted to register as a consultant. So I am there, hire me. I'm also available. We've got time for one last question. Melissa, what have we got? We've got 2 minutes here.
So we have a question from Najma Juma. She says, do you need certificates or any reference?
Hi Najma, great to hear from you. I'm so glad you're here. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're keeping well and your beautiful son is doing well as well. Do you need to have references and certificates? Yes, that would be helpful. So when you're filling in your consultant profile, there's a space for you to put certificates, awards, client references. You might have testimonials from clients. If you're not comfortable to put all of that there, and to be honest, I'd recommend it's there, because what's going to make you stand out from from the rest of the lawyers perhaps that are on the website or on the marketplace, you should be expected to share such things with a potential client. Unless you are an entry-level consultant where you might openly admit that I'm extremely talented when it comes to graphic design. I have a great portfolio. However, I have not worked with any clients yet. So if that's you and you're entry level, not as important. But if you are intermediate, and certainly if you are registering as a guru, we want to see references, we want to see testimonials. And let's get into the practice, guys. When we finish a job with someone, no matter how small it is, don't be afraid to ask someone to give you a one line, like, hey, how did I do? Would you be comfortable for me to share a one-line reference on how you found my service? People are incredibly giving and gracious with their compliments. So if you ask for it, you will receive. Yeah. So I hope that answered your question, Najma. Yeah, I think I will end there just by saying, please do give it a try. Sign up. Invest time in making a great profile. Spread the word. As I said, this is all about taking Tanzanian talent beyond our borders. So you could be contacted by somebody from outside the country who wants to work with you. This is a huge opportunity. We're very excited. These are tough times, but this is a glimmer of hope that it's still possible for us to not only survive, but thrive. So dig deep. What is your talent? What are your key skills? And you get to choose 10 and put them on the website. You might be quite versatile, maybe a little bit of financial, a little bit of graphic design, and maybe you do HR as well. You don't have to stick to one category. You can pick skills from across categories. We're excited. We hope you are too. We are here to answer your questions. Please keep engaging with us. You'll continue to see more information coming out through the rest of the week. I will be back next Wednesday, I believe, to talk to you about the movement, which is our next product that's coming to market, something else that we've put together. We are really excited about this one, but this will work very well to help market your skills beyond just your consultant profile. This will help you to really build your personal and professional brand. It's for businesses and individuals, and we can't wait to tell you about it. So do look out on Monday. There'll be an announcement about the movement and what it is. In the meantime, if you have any questions at all, drop us an email, give us a call. You can even rock up at our office because we are open for business. And we look forward to seeing you on the platform. Stay blessed, and we'll see you soon.